We will help you build a team of right fit A players guaranteed. But after working with hundreds of business owners, I know what you're actually after: growth in revenue, an increase in margins, and a team that makes your life easier. And that's what we specialize in here at Hiring Pros. Not just getting a bunch of butts in seats that lead you down the same plateaued cycle, but actually building a team of high performers who scale your business with you. And just to be clear, business owners aren't coming to us because we are experts in hospitality, law, HVAC, or insurance. They're coming to us because we understand how to grow businesses by getting the right people into the right seats. And we've used our expertise to drive millions in growth in hundreds of businesses across multiple industries. Now, if you're a business owner who is okay with rolling the dice and settling for good enough B and C players, and you like living in a completely reactionary world, then this probably won't be a good fit for you. However, the good news is that if you are a business owner doing more than 3 million a year in revenue, and you know that if you just had the right team in place, it would make all the difference in the world in helping you scale to the moon, then this system is exactly what you need. Mathematically, there are very few things that have a higher ROI in your business than getting the right who's into your business. Just think about that one team member in your organization right now who is an absolute rock star. They fit culturally and they deliver amazing results. Now, imagine what if you had 5 more of them, 10 more of them? What if your team was 90% of A players? How much would your company grow? 2x, 5x, 10x in the next couple of years? Now compare that to having a team of B and C players. The gap is probably millions. Not just a couple thousand, but millions in lost cost and opportunity cost. Because as Peter Drucker in the Effective Executive says, most execution problems are people problems in disguise, which is why people are the highest leverage investment you can make in your business. Well, maybe with the exception of some like crazy technology, but other than that, it's more about who, not how. Because really good who's bring the how, which is exactly why Jim Collins says people are not your most important asset, the right people are. Steve Jobs often talked about how most of his success came from finding truly gifted people and not settling for B and C players, but going after the A players. Alex Hormozy says that at some point, if you want to have a really successful company, then you're going to have to figure out how to recruit and bring in top talent that is better than you. But not everyone is at that stage of business, which is why we don't work with just anyone looking to hire humans and get butts in seats. If you need that, then you can go hire a traditional headhunter or recruiter and pay them 30-40% commission to get you okay people. We exclusively work with high-level business owners who are ready to invest in getting the right people into the right seats. Because for them, if they get this right, most of their day-to-day problems go away and they can start to scale exponentially. Just imagine what happens when you have a team surrounding you that is owning decisions and outcomes, removing you as the bottleneck and driving the business forward alongside of you. Things start to get exciting fast. For example, one of our clients, Isaac, saw a 7-figure increase in revenue in 1 year after working with us after bringing on a couple of key hires. Our client, Nikki, was able to finally start to build a team of A players after 15 years of being the bottleneck in her business. Now she's set her company up to scale dramatically over the next 3 years in her pursuit of 10x. Our average client says that they find an ROI within the first 30 days of implementing our system. So here is exactly how this works. We call it the for A talent system for audit, attract, appoint, and align. First, we do an in-depth audit of your current team, culture, and hiring process to clarify where you're at now, what's missing, and what needs to change in order for you to go where you want to go. Next, we help you attract a pipeline of great talent. Then we help you use our space framework to vet and select the right person, not just the best of the options or the pick of the litter, the right fit for you. And lastly, we help you align that person within your organization to get them into culture and performance as quickly as possible. Because unlike other options out there, whether it's like a contingent headhunter or recruiter who optimizes for speed, not fit, or a fractional HR who focuses just on compliance and policy, or a generic consultant who optimizes for just general on fire, brush fire management. We are exclusively focused on helping you optimize your human capital strategy because this combines system with in-depth advisory. This isn't just something we preach, it's something we've lived. We run this exact talent system for our own business. We've experienced the good and the bad. And yes, while we may not be the cheapest solution, because let's be honest, oftentimes it's not the cheapest solutions that get you the best ROI. It's like what one of our clients said, Doug, you get what you pay for. So whether you work with us or not, let me leave you with this one piece of advice. You are who you hire. Your company will only ever be able to aspire or grow or scale as good as the people you have in it. So if you're okay with living on the hamster wheel of hiring and team building, then keep doing it your way. But if you're ready to go from being on defense, constantly reacting, and you're ready to go on offense and building the team of your dreams, then here is what you do next. First, fill out the form below to see if you qualify. Second, schedule a call on our calendar and we can walk you through exactly what this would look like in your business.